and Associates, and Center for Criminal Investigation and Forensic Sciences, and other collaborators, namely My Lawman, Kacheri.in, JusCorpus, Legally Flawless, and Lawbhumi.
This event is being participated by over 400 plus participants and more than 71 colleges coming from all over India to get a first-hand experience on matters related to judgment writing, crimes and analysis, policy making, MUN panel, and moot court. The next 3 days intend to showcase and witness an intense exchange among budding lawyers who are participating in this competition from all across the country. Now, I hand over the podium to the host of the ceremony, Emmanuel Benny, Publications and Documentation Head, and Divyansha Singh, co-convener of the Moot Court Society. Thank you.
Thank you, conveners. Today, we have the honor and privilege to have with us Honorable Dr. Sharma sir, former judge of Supreme Court of India, and Mr. Chetan Sharma sir, senior advocate and additional Solicitor General of Delhi High Court. We welcome you both, sirs, and express our heartfelt gratitude to you for taking time out of your tremendously busy schedule and joining us here today. I also welcome our special guest, Mr. Sumit Nagpal sir, partner, Nagpal and Associates, to this event.
I further welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Bhavar Singh Sir, Director General DME, and former Judge Allahabad High Court to this event. Thank you, sir, for your presence and your blessings. I also welcome Professor Dr. Ravi Kwansami Sir, Director DME, and Professor Dr. Rajinder Kaur Randhawa Ma'am, Head DME Law School, on the dais. Lastly, I welcome all the participants and the esteemed audience. I'm sure that these 3 days of courtroom proceedings would be an enriching and insightful experience for all the participants present here. I hope you make the most of it.
To begin with the ceremony, we know that light symbolizes knowledge and prosperity. To make this day a blessed one, let us invoke Goddess Saraswati's blessing by lighting the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. I request all the dignitaries to kindly light the lamp.
आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दन दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दन दीपो मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीप ब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीप ब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रविरस्तं समारभ्य सूर्योदयो रविरस्तं समारभ्य सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य दृष्टे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता।
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with immense pride and honor that we now arrive at the defining moment of JusCosmos 2025, the unveiling of the winner's trophy for JusCosmos 2025 Moot Court competition. This trophy represents not just only victory, but the relentless pursuit of excellence, the spirit of advocacy and dedication. I now request all the dignitaries to kindly do us the honor of unveiling the JusCosmos 25 Moot Court competition's champion trophy. Let us all join in the applauding for this momentous occasion.
A true welcome is never complete with warm words and warmer gestures. It is our honor to have our guests here with us. I kindly request our Director General, Honorable Mr. Justice Bhavar Singh Sir, to welcome Honorable Dr. Justice Mukandakam Sharma Sir with a planter. Thank you, sir. I also kindly request Professor Dr. Ravi Swami sir to welcome Mr. Chetan Sharma sir with a planter. Thank you, sir. I now invite Mr. Vishal Sahai to welcome Mr. Sumit Nagpal sir with a planter.
This moot court competition is a culmination of several months of dedicated effort by the DME Moot Court Society. To acquaint you with our institution, we would like to share a brief video montage of the law school with our dignitaries and participants here today. I request the IT team to kindly play the video montage for us.
I now request Professor Dr. Ravi Swami sir, Director DME, to address the gathering and welcome our guests for today.
It's an important day today for DME Law School because we planned and executed a effort which we are doing for the first time. JusCosmos is something which came up as an idea because cultural fests, sir, are very popular. Like cultural fests, every school, college, they have been organizing since ages. But then the concept of tech fests came up. And then this law fest is something new. So we came up with this idea, and today this idea is seeing the light of the day and in an excellent manner. I welcome Justice Mukandakam Sharma, former judge with the Supreme Court of India, on the dais.
I also take this opportunity to welcome our own Director General, Justice Bhavar Singh sir, on this occasion. Uh, Additional Solicitor General of Delhi High Court, Chetan Sharma ji, sir, I welcome you. Sumit Nagpal ji, our Sutradhar, I welcome you. He has been very active in helping us. I welcome Dr. Randhawa, head of the law school on the dais. And a special note for our faculty members, Tarun Sharma and Akanksha Gulati, both of them who are conveners of this program. And most importantly, I welcome the 71 teams which have come from all over India. Sir, they have traveled from several places and they are staying. Some of them came 2 days before, 3 days before. So I think students, many of them, you must be visiting Delhi for the first time. So we welcome the 71 teams which are participating and who are going to make the competition tough. Well, the only parameter of any such program, the only parameter of the success of any such program is how tough is the competition. I'm sure this competition is going to be very tough. Well, other programs in this JusCosmos, they include Youth Parliament, Model United Nations, and of course, MOOT, which is the fulcrum of any law school. So basically, this program is talking about competitions which are based on law or legal aspects only. I take this opportunity to tell the audience about DME Law School. Well, it's a young law school. We are not old, but we defy the dictum of old is gold. Yes, we defy the dictum. Our first batch of BLLB graduated in 2018. First batch BBLLB graduated 2019. But sir, this law school has got 9 judges till date. Yes, our law school has our 9 of our students. They are students and faculty members, sir. Yeah, students and faculty members. So 9 judges from this young law school is something of which we always feel proud of. And yes, you name any law firm, our students are there. I'm sure this is going to be a learning plus enjoying experience for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words.
No institution can run without the presence of a great leader. We are privileged to have our Director General, Honorable Mr. Justice Bhavar Singh Sir, here with us. To acquaint our audience with his lordship, Honorable Mr. Justice Bhavar Singh Sir was appointed in UP Judicial Services in April 1970 and promoted to higher judicial services in 1979. His lordship presided over a special court of CBI, Dehradun, from 1983 to 1987. Sir was elected to Registrar Allahabad High Court in 1992 for 3 years. Sir graced the office of Registrar General, Supreme Court of India from 1998 to 1999 and was elected to Permanent Judge of Allahabad High Court in 1999 until he laid his office in 2007. His lordship was then appointed as the president of UP State Consumer Commission. Thereafter, Sir adorned the august office of chairman, Judicial Training and Research Institute, UP, from 2012 to 2014, and joined the Delhi Metropolitan Education as professor and director general in 2014. I request his lordship to address the gathering and give us his blessings. Please, sir.
My Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Mukandkam Sharma, former Judge of the Supreme Court, Mr. Chetan Sharma, Additional Solicitor General to Government of India, Dr. Ravi Kant, the Director of this Institute, Dr. Randhawa, HOD Law, DME, Mr. Sumit Nagpal, Advocate, faculty members, dear students, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me express my gratitude to Honorable Mr. Justice Mukandakam Sharma, who has been very kind to accept our invitation to this event and address the gathering. Also, I'm grateful to Mr. Chetan Sharma, the Additional Solicitor General, who has been a source of inspiration to our students. Friends, this JusCosmos is indeed a new test for all of us by organizing various tasks, including moot court, drafting, and writing, etc. Mooting is very important part in your legal education. Educationists lay very heavy stress on literacy, but not much importance is attached to being articulate. Footballers practice passing and shooting of football. Cricketers join practice camp to master the art of batting and bowling. Likewise, law students are, during their course of students, required to articulate the skill of submitting arguments in highly methodical manner. Internship is meant to learn that skill, but my experience is that not much is imparted during the internship because they do not get the practical experience of participating in the court proceedings at different stages in different courts. Friends, in moot court and almost in all the activities of the JusCosmos, the power of arguments will play a dominant role. And in order to signify the importance of the power of argument, I would like to share one anecdote with you. There was a village in which there were two very wise persons. One was an atheist who would always practice worshipping God and used to argue in favor of the customs and the religious functions which were being organized in the village. The other was totally, one was atheist and the other was non-atheist, or say who was they used to always fight among themselves on the power arguments. The atheist would say that God is not existing anywhere, and the believer of the God used to say that no, God is very kind to us. And the villagers were not very happy over their dissensions. So it was agreed amongst the villagers that let there be a seminar kind of function, and the two must argue in favor of their own concepts. So one night, after the villagers had taken their dinner, the two argumentative persons came on a stage, and atheist first argued the case that there is no God in the world. And he made his power arguments. I'm telling as to what is the power of the arguments. Then turn came of the believer, And he said that God is everywhere. He is helping us. He nourishes us. He blesses us. And the entire humankind is at the mercy of God. The arguments went throughout the night, and in the morning, it is the power of argument that the atheist turned to be a believer and the non-atheist turned to be an atheist. This is the power of argument. So, thank you. Thank you. God bless you. So, in order to learn the power of arguments, the budding lawyers, and some of you are also the future judges of our country, you must learn very attentively the art of arguments. And I remember Justice M.C. Chagla in his autobiography has mentioned that when he has migrated from Pakistan to Bombay, he had no briefs. There was no case with him. So he used to go to the high courts, individual courts, sit there for hours and learn how the senior advocates or the successful advocates of those times were arguing their cases. What were the appropriate words they were using? It's not that every language can be used in a court. Very appropriate language is required to be submitted to the court. And this can be heard by practicing. I remember there was a high court judge. He shared with me once that when he was an advocate, then he used to learn arguments, the art of arguments in front of a mirror. For hours, he used to argue to himself. And it is how then that he learned the power of arguments. Friends, to just guide you that the arguments and the power of arguments will be added by your vocabulary. If you are capable of using good words, then certainly you are bound to make mark. And good vocabulary can be learned from reading newspapers daily, reading magazines, law journals, etc. The Swami Vivekananda said that once a student, always a student, and also he advised that you must always enjoy the good company and shun the bad one. And the whole life, as Henry Kissinger, the Secretary to State in America, he said that the entire life is a journey of learning. Therefore, one should always go on learning and learning. And with these words, I wish you, friends, good luck for your competitions, and I wish that you get success in your and get achievements in your field. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspirational words and blessings.
Now, I would like to acquaint our audience about our esteemed sponsor, Vidhi Shastras Advocates and Solicitors, founder, Mr. Ashish Deep Verma, sir. Sir is distinguished legal professional with over 13 years of experience in litigation and corporate law. A graduate of the Faculty of Law, Delhi University, he established his firm in the same year, 2011, shaping it into a renowned legal institution. His philosophy of law, reflected in the name Vidhi Shastras, views law as both a Shastra and a Shastra, guiding his approach to advocacy and justice. He has played a pivotal role in international legal circles, serving as a president of the Russian Asian Legal Association and been actively associated with global organizations such as World IP Forum and Indian National Bar Association. His contributions have been widely recognized, with Vidishastras honored as the emerging law firm of Asia 2018 and corporate law firm of year 2022 and 2023 respectively. Personally, he has been recognized as one of the top legal minds of 2024 by CED in association with Niti Aayog, received the Bharatiya Shiksha Samman in 2023 and was conferred the Pride of India 2022 award by SIARD. He has shared his thoughts for the success of our event. I request the IT team to play the montage.
Honorable my lordships, respected faculty members, students, participants, as well as everyone present in the gathering today. I place across my severe apology for not being present physically today in the event, as because of certain unavoidable circumstances, I had to go out of the country. Nevertheless, I take this wonderful opportunity to congratulate each and every participant who is participating in the 25th chapter of JusCosmos Smooth Court Competition. I must say that success does not solely depend on its outcome. Rather, success depends on the passion that you bring on the table, the integrity, the legal acumen, skill, and talent that you would demonstrate during the course of the process, and the overall experience that you'll gain out of it. Winning and losing is a part of it. If you win, you succeed. If you do not win, you still succeed, as what matters is your participation. It is a participation that will make the 25th chapter of JusCosmos a successful event. It is the effort and endeavor that will bring, along with your passionate skills and your talent, that you will showcase during the course of this process and competition. I must congratulate Mr. Tarun and Ms. Akansha for making this event a great success in the capacity of the head of the Moot Court Society. I must also further mention the specific efforts made by Shijan, Ayushi, Akash, and other members of the Moot Court Society, along with the faculty members, in order to make this event a grand one. Participants, please remember that from here, you will definitely take out something great, which will assist you and help you in the impending time to shape you up as a great legal professional. So, place your enthusiasm on a higher scale with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm. Give your best to the competition. Without taking much of your time, I'd like to say thanks to my lordships for taking out their valuable time in order to be present in the event and to make the participants feel more confident. So everyone, I again apologize for not being present today, but my team is there and we will keep on supporting such events in order to develop your moot skills. I take your leave. Best regards and namaskar.
Thank you, sir. We are very honored to have Mr. Chetan Sharma, sir, with us today, currently senior advocate and the additional Solicitor General of the Delhi High Court. Sir has an illustrious legal career, designated as one of the youngest senior advocates of the Delhi High Court. Enrolled with the Bar Council of Delhi in 1986, he has expertise in commercial law, arbitration, intellectual property law, labor law, insurance law, government contracts, consumer law, criminal law, education law, and media law. His practice spans both the original and appellate sides. He has contributed significantly to legal literature, serving as the revisional author of commentary on the Specific Relief Act 1963 and authoring the cover story PIL Maelstrom in Halsbury's Law Monthly. Now I request Sir to please address the gathering.
Namaskar. I hope I'm audible. If I'm not audible, then I'll switch off the switch off the mic. Honorable Justice, my Lord, Shri Mukundakam Sharma Sahab, मैडम थोड़ा जल देंगे. ये आपका मूड कोर्ट कभी इस तरह से शुरू नहीं करना चाहिए जैसे मैं कर रहा हूं. सो दिस इज लेसन नंबर 1. पानी पहले पी के जाइए. नहीं, मैं तो प्रैक्टिकल करके दिखा रहा हूं ना आपको. I did not need the water. Now I'm all right. But I'm telling you, पानी पी के जाना, क्योंकि इसमें ऑक्सीजन होता है. आप कभी किसी के घर जाते हो ना, तो कहते हैं आओ पानी पीजिए. ये बाहर नहीं होता, ये यहां भारत में होता है. इससे क्या है? ऑक्सीजन मीन्स प्राण. और सारा जो ये परिवेश है, ये आपके उत्थान के लिए, और उत्थान प्राणों से होता है. तो यही उत्कर्ष है, यही उत्सर्ग है, यही ऊर्ध्वरेता है, और इसका नीचे जाना आपका पतन है. कहीं आप ये सोचें कि साहब इसको अंग्रेजी नहीं आती, तो आई वेलकम एंड फर्स्टली acknowledge the presence and a very deep silencing presence of Justice Bhamar Singh, whom I have had the privilege to sit in the antechamber without eating biscuits and namkeen. The peace that he exudes is the hallmark of a saint. His address to you is so succinct. 4 things. Number 1, the power of the argument. You are going to hone your skills, as he said, on the anvil of what footballers practice pass, shoot, of what cricketers practice in their camps, of what NSG commandos practice in army camps. As a professional future advocate, you are now in a camp where you are to demolish the other side. ये winning losing का एक philosophy है. Winning losing actually कुछ है नहीं, ये सिर्फ एक coin के 2 शब्द हैं. लेकिन आप यहां लूज करने के लिए नहीं आए हो. When I was a lawyer, somebody asked me, what sort of a lawyer are you? I used to say, and Justice Sharma will vouch for this, I said, I am a samurai, mercenary, killer. तुम्हें दूसरी साइड को डिमोलिश करना है, लेकिन जोर से नहीं, तथ्यों से, सब्सटेंस से, आर्ग्यूमेंट से, पावर से, और कुछ कुछ प्यार से. जोर जबरदस्ती कहीं भी ठीक नहीं, ना घर में ना बाहर. What you can achieve by a polite address, you don't have to raise your voice. One of the, देखो कुछ ना कुछ तो रोल मॉडल आपको बनाना पड़ेगा. So one of my role models was Iqbal Chagla Sahab, who is no more, and I used to listen to him as a young lawyer. एप्पल का वो चल रहा था मैटर जस्टिस महेंद्र नारायण की कोर्ट में. बहुत छोटे होते थे. आई यूज्ड टू सिट देयर. आफ्टरनून में 2 o'clock स्टार्ट होता था, 5 o'clock तक 3 घंटे आई यूज्ड टू सिट देयर. तो वन डे ही आस्क्ड मी, सन डू यू हैव अ मैटर? तो मैंने कहा नो सर, I have a very important matter. तो कहते, but every day you come here. I said, you are the subject and what you deliver is the matter. So his art, please listen to me, his art of delivery was soft, polite, respectful. Unless and until you give respect to the bench, you give respect to the opposite lawyer, and also you give respect to yourself, आप नहीं जीतोगे. इसीलिए चिल्लाना, शोर मचाना, वॉइस को चिल्लाना, वो अच्छा नहीं होता. एक दफा की बात है, आई वॉज आर्ग्यूइंग, और मैं ये कह सकता हूं कि आई एम वन ऑफ द, बस अब समझ जाओ. तो नागपाल जी ने मुझे कुछ कहा था, मैंने उनको वादा किया है. एक रेंट का मुकदमा चल रहा था, मैं पीछे बैठा था. दो वकीलों में साहब हुई, एक लैंडलॉर्ड एक टेनेंट. अच्छा, टेनेंट हार गया, लेकिन टेनेंट का वकील जो था वो बहुत जोर से बोल रहा था. लेकिन फैसला एक्चुअली टेनेंट के हक में होना चाहिए था, क्योंकि जो तथ्य थे, the actual law was in favor of the tenant, but he lost. तो बाहर जिस वक्त वो निकला, this was your moot court, तो मैं भी उसके साथ साथ था. तो जो हारा हुआ क्लाइंट था, टेनेंट, जिसको मकान से 3 महीने के अंदर खाली करना था, जो 30 साल से वहां बैठा था, he started applauding, he touched the feet of his lawyer. मैंने कहा, तू कर क्या रहा है, तू हार गया है. कहता, खसमानू खाए मेरी हार, मेरे वकील ने दूजी साइड दी ऐसी तैसी फेरती है, ਉਹਦੀ यही तही फेरती है उन्हें. बाबू जी तुझे दिखा नहीं. मैं क्या की दिखना सी मैं. कहता उन्हें उन्हें बोलना नहीं था, चिखन ਉਹਦੀ ਚੀਖਾਂ ਕੱਢ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ. मैं क्या हार तो तू गया. कहता कोई फर्क नहीं पैंदा. आई टोल्ड यू आई विल स्पीक इन पंजाबी. कहने का मतलब यह है कि आपने अपनी वॉइस रेज करी, ड्रामेटिक्स करी, मेलोड्रामेटिक हुए, इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू गेट यू. कट आउट दैट, go to substance. And when I talk of substance, let me tell you, make a research of one of the most celebrated trademark cases in the history of this country, which has achieved international acclaim, has been authored by the chief guest, Dr. Mukundakam Sharma, when he was in the Delhi High Court. It is cited as law. It is cited as textbook fundamental law, not only in India, but in all jurisdictions. And we never expected that a judge from Guwahati will deliver such a judgment in a niche field such as trademark law. But you see that judgment. What I'm trying to tell you is substance. Substance in your argument, substance in your thought, substance in your life, and cut out the frills. जज साहब को आप देख रहे हो ना, जब मैं छोटा था, I became a senior when he was judge in charge, original side. And he doesn't, वो तो जज हैं साहब, वो कहां याद करेंगे. I was designated at the age of 38. तो I claim that I was one of the youngest without a godfather. यहां तो godfathers चाहिए होते हैं, लेकिन आप गॉड को अपना फादर बना लेना. तो जज साहब, the first case that I did after wearing a gown was in Sir's court, and he was so kind and nice that despite my being unprepared, he gave me the relief. और वो जो क्लाइंट है ना जिसको रिलीफ मिली, वो 2002 से लेके आज तक दिवाली देता है साहब उसी बात पे. So you see, अब मैं आपके सब्सटेंस की बात करता हूं. So one I have told you in a moot court, be respectful to everybody. और रिस्पेक्टफुल कोई आर्टिफिशियल नहीं बनना. ये ज्यादा ह्यूमिलिटी भी अहंकार का ही प्रतीक है. ओवर ह्यूमिलिटी इज नॉट गुड. You should stand firm. But respect means you don't have to abuse the other side. Respect actually means you produce that which the other side is going to say कि हाँ साहब, जैसे भंवर सिंह साहब ने कहा कि मैं रात तक तो बिलीवर था, लेकिन सारी रात की आर्ग्यूमेंट के बाद सुबह में एथिस्ट हो गया. उस किस्म की आर्ग्यूमेंट चाहिए. So now, let me, I have about five minutes more. So I now, you see, let me break the tradition. आप आए हो, आप ये करो, ये ना करो, वो करो, ये करो, ये तो आप भी जानते हो. But you are in a moot court. So one of you, anybody of you, you may give the mic to whosoever wants. Between you, anybody wants to stand up. एक टॉपिक के ऊपर, you put it to me. I'll tell you what a moot court argument should be on that topic. वो कहीं दरबार भी लगते हैं ना, वो हनुमान जी महाराज के, कि लो जी आप समझ गए ना बाका. तो ये भी उस किस्म का आप समझ लो एक दरबार है. आप मुझे बताओ क्या करना है. I'll speak for that in exactly 60 seconds. And then the contrary view I'll speak in 60 seconds. Topic is yours. Whoever is going to say so. This is practical moot court teaching.
हेलो. सो सर, हम इसी वाली मूड प्रोविजन से पूछ सकते हैं?
हाँ हाँ, जो मर्जी पूछो.
अच्छा सर, तो 20 वीक नॉट फ्रॉम दिस सर.
सुनो,
मैडम मना कर रही हैं.
नहीं, अपना हाथ जेब से निकालिए.
सॉरी सर.
अब बोलिए.
सर, आर्टिकल 226 रिट पिटिशन जो हाईकोर्ट में लगाते हैं सर, हमारा कंपटीशन हुआ था, उसमें ज्यूरिसडिक्शन का बहुत प्रॉब्लम आया था. एक ट्रेडमार्क एक्ट है उसके अंडर कि दो कंपनीज का सेम ट्रेडमार्क था, मतलब सिमिलर साउंडिंग ट्रेडमार्क था. तो उसमें ज्यूरिसडिक्शन कौन सी आएगी? आर्टिकल 226 थी, एंड आई डोंट रिमेंबर द ट्रेडमार्क एक्ट का पर्टिकुलर सेक्शन. तो इस पे आप ज्यूरिसडिक्शन पे क्या फॉर एंड अगेंस्ट आर्गुमेंट लगा सकते हो?
बैठिए. ऑनरेबल जज, मैं अब मूट कोर्ट में एड्रेस कर रहा हूं. I am now saying that the jurisdiction is here, okay, for 60 seconds. Honorable Judge, all assembled here, I begin the motion to speak for the jurisdiction under Article 226. Sir, the trademark here is X, and X is a widely acclaimed mark, acknowledged by everybody, not only in the jurisdiction of this court, but all over India. Moreover, sir, the case as has been presented presents itself as a blatant infringement in as much as there is phonetic similarity, there is visual similarity, and the opposite party wants to make a quick buck on my reputation, which I have gathered over the years. A prudent man would always look at this as being confused. This, my lord, is the fact, and 226 and its nuances should not apply, because 226 has an umbrella which encompasses all sorts of illegal actions. Thank you very much. 60 seconds. Now let's come to the other side. Sir. My lord, the whole concept of pressing 226 is misconceived in law, because 226 is part of the constitution, constitutional right. We are talking of private rights. We are talking of individual civil rights, and Article 226 has no play. This is not a writ petition. This is an infringement mark. This is an infringement action. So 226 doesn't come in. My learned friend, for all his felicity with the language and for all his so-called purported wrongdoings, cannot invoke and be in a jurisdiction which does not exist. This is called non-est in law. The motion should be dismissed as such. In any case, sir, without prejudice to the argument, I have to say that there is enough substance and enough evidence with me which shows that actually I am the originator and developer of the trademark, and therefore I will present that in due course. This is a matter which would otherwise require trial without, of course, prejudice to the fact that the petition or the motion does not lie ipso facto and ipso jure. I am thankful. ठीक, ये आपके दोनों पक्ष हो गए. कोई किसी ने किसी को ऐसा कुछ नहीं कहा. So this is what is a moot court. You should prepare on law, you should prepare yourself, right? और इसी तरह से आपका जीवन चलता रहे. और सबसे बड़ी बात, आप भवन सिंह साहब से जो इन्होंने इतनी शांत वृत्ति में आपको कहा है, उसका एक एक शब्द आप उसको ग्रहण करें. He told you, you must look at a mirror, you must map your argument and yourself before the mirror. You must practice what you are to say. You must have access to good vocabulary. देखिए, ये सारी चीजें भी मूट कोर्ट हैं. सर ने बोला और मैंने 1, 2, 3, 4 पूरी उनकी जो स्पीच है उसका क्विंटेसेंस, उसका तत्व आपके सामने रख दिया. This is also moot court. You should know what the other side is speaking. What are his core points? And in your mind, demolish those core points. Then you will be a winner. ठीक है? आप यहां फलसफे में नहीं आए हो कि साहब हम चले, हमने बड़ा अच्छा किया, वो भी विनर है. कोई ना 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 ना, प्राइज जीत के जाना. You have to assassinate the other side intellectually, not otherwise. ठीक है? तो जीत के आगे क्या है? नहीं, डर के आगे क्या है? So that's all. Wish you all the best. And आप खूब तरक्की करो. दिल्ली मेट्रोपॉलिटन एजुकेशन वाकई में आपको एक मेट्रोपॉलिटन वर्ल्ड व्यू दे. मेट्रोपॉलिटन वर्ल्ड व्यू हमारे सिद्धांत के साथ बिल्कुल समन्वित है. वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, मेट्रो मतलब माइक्रो नहीं, उसका एक्सपेंस हो, आपकी चेतना का एक्सपेंस हो, आपकी कॉन्शियसनेस का एक्सपेंस हो, आपकी सोच का एक्सपेंस हो. डोंट बी कंस्ट्रिक्टेड. अगर कोई गलती करता है उसको क्षमा करो, मूव ऑन. दैट इज द वे इन लाइफ, दैट इज द वे, but not in the moot court. Don't spare the other side. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We are very honored to have Honorable Dr. Justice Mukundakam Sharma sir here with us today. His Lordship had a distinguished legal career beginning as an Advocate General for Mizoram and Nagaland, specializing in constitutional law, commercial law, income tax law, and services law matter. His judicial tenure commenced with his appointment as a judge of the Guwahati High Court in 1994, followed by a transfer to the Patna High Court, where he adjudicated significant commercial law cases. He was subsequently appointed as a judge of the Delhi High Court on 12th December 1994 and served until 27th November 2006. He then held the position of acting Chief Justice and was elevated as the Chief Justice of the Delhi High Court on 4th December 2006. His Lordship was appointed as a judge of the Supreme Court of India on 9th April 2008 and served with distinction until his retirement on 17th September 2011. Post-retirement, his Lordship was appointed as the chairman of the Vasundhara Water Disputes Tribunal, submitting his report in March 2024. His jurisprudence spans arbitration law, intellectual property rights, constitutional law, and indirect taxation, with landmark judgments published in leading national and international law journals. His Lordship has also contributed to legal education serving as a Chancellor of NLU Delhi and actively engaging with legal institutions such as the National Law School, Guwahati. I now request His Lordship to please address the gathering.
Thank you very much. And as a matter of fact, I have forgotten to abide by the advice of Chetan Sharma, couldn't drink water, and so therefore my voice has some problem. Anyway, good morning to everybody present here. My very good friend and former judge of the Allahabad High Court, Justice Bhavar Singh, my dear friend, Mr. Chetan Sharma, the Additional Solicitor General of India, looking after the cases of the central government in Delhi High Court, Mr. Ashish Deep, the sponsor of this program, who has spoken in absentia as a sponsor, Dr. Ravikant Swami, the director of this institution, Dr. Rajinder Kaur Randhawa, HOD, head of the Department of the Law School of Delhi Metropolitan Education, Mr. Sumit Nagpal, a prominent advocate, and as stated today, he is the sutradhar of this function, and the faculty members, the participants, the students, and ladies and gentlemen present. Indeed, I take pleasure for being invited to this function, the Law Fest, the Law Festival that we are having here for 3 days, and to be a part of all of you and listen to some of the very strong and deep-rooted advices, both from Mr. Bhavar Singh and Mr. Chetan Sharma. The advices which have been given to you, I believe, should be followed by all of you, particularly the students community, because today's student would be lawyers tomorrow and would be the guardian of law and would be protecting the rights of the litigants in the courts. Now, as you all know, and as has been stated today also, that I was a law student like you when I was a student. It was 3 years course. There was no 5 years course at that point of time. So we learned law in the evening as a part-time professional course. I joined the bar as a lawyer, like Mr. Nagpal here and Chetan Sharma. Practiced for some time. Got the opportunity to argue matters before the High Court, in the High Court. And then I was also, when I was a lawyer, I was also appointed as a teacher, law teacher, in the law college affiliated and part of the Guwahati University. I taught there for about 13 long years. So I feel that I am a part, not only because I was a law student, but I was also a faculty member like some of you here. And then, as luck would have it, I became a judge, and then traveled many high courts, came over to Delhi, became a judge here, Chief Justice here, and then went to the Supreme Court. That's how I completed my judicial career. And when I was a judge, I must say that we have a very strong justice delivery system in our country, which is deep-rooted not only after we have the Constitution with us, but it was all along in our heritage and in our tradition. Right from the Dharma Shastras that we have, the ancient Indian text, where the Smriti literature particularly have laid down the law as to how a criminal case is to be conducted, how a civil case is to be conducted, and how an offender should be punished. What are the procedure that is to be followed before he is sent to jail or whatever punishment is given to him. Then we came down to the epic, and you have all heard that word of Ramarajya, which Lord Rama has provided. So at that point of time also, when we say of Ramarajya, means a very welfare state where peace prevailed, justice prevailed. Therefore, that was also another strong milestone that we had of a very strong judicial system that we have inherited from our forefathers. You have also must have heard this Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Bhavantu Niramaya. This is nothing else but a mantra for the welfare state, peaceful state. Let everybody become happy. That's what the welfare state stands for. Now then thereafter, we had the Islamic law for some time. Then we got the British colonial law, when for the first time we had come across the actual judicial system that we have inherited from them. We adopted the Constitution for ourselves, and the Constitution stood for justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. These are the 4 pillars of our democracy, 4 pillars of our judicial system. And meaning of justice said political justice, economic justice, and social justice. Now, how far we have been able to achieve that, you would know yourself, because you are aware of the law, you are aware of the social conditions, you are also aware of the economic conditions that is prevailing in the country. But you must, because as you are students of law, you must be able to develop yourself for becoming tomorrow's lawyer, when there would be a heavy responsibility on your shoulder, about which Mr. Setan Sharma has already gave you some idea about it, as to what would be your responsibility, how to conduct a case. So all these you should learn at this stage, because this is the golden period of your life. Let me tell you, this is the golden period of life, and this is the period when you learn. Of course, so far education is concerned, as pointed, as been stated by Justice Bhavar Singh today, quoting Vivekananda, that once a student, always a student. You are learning today as a student. When you become a lawyer, you will learn more. You have to read every day. When you become a judge, you will be learning much more. And that reading will have to be very intense and deep rooted. So therefore, you will never be able to give up learning. And that is why now there is a use of the word continuing education. It is not only for the lawyers, it is also for the judges. The judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court also goes for the training institute at different places. They all go for training institute so that they can acquire some fresh knowledge about the happenings and the development of law in this country and around the world. So therefore, you have to learn, because learning would definitely expose you to wider views, wider perception, and therefore you must keep on learning. Now, so far, when we became a lawyer, the only option before us was to become a lawyer and argue cases. But as of today, the lawyers have many options open to them. A lawyer can be a litigating lawyer or a corporate lawyer, or can be a lawyer of the law firms, general counsel of the corporate houses. There are so many options as a lawyer also. Next is academics. Now, academics is opening up and has a huge potential as of today. It's well paid, respected profession, and you have enough time to develop yourself. So I believe some of you can opt for the academics. We have many great jurists as academicians. Delhi University, for example, has many of them. And I believe in different parts of the country, there are many of them who have established themselves as a very sound academician. Then you have the options of the judicial service. And I'm glad that about 9 or 10 students of this institution have become judicial officers in the different parts of the country. That's a very good achievement of this institution, to be able to produce some of the best students who have adorned the bench of the district judiciaries and would one day become High Court judges and the Supreme Court judges. So therefore, this is one. Judicial service is another option. The next option that is available to the law students is the area of journalism. Now, there are crime reporters. You must have seen in all the channels. There are crime reporters. There are reporters from the Supreme Court, High Court. They are all lawyers. They're law graduates, acquiring the knowledge of law, and then may not be practicing, but background is law. So therefore, that option is also open. There are a number of law portals, NGOs, and policy formulation NGOs, where lawyers are being recruited for their knowledge. Now, we have the alternative dispute resolution system now. You can opt for that. You can become a good mediator after some training, which is being provided by the Delhi High Court. You can become good mediators. You can also become even arbitrators after being a law graduate. So these are all options open to you, and you can take up any of these. Recently, you have seen there are a number of cyber security crimes. You must learn that options that is available now. You can provide assistance in that regard to those persons who look forward for such help and assistance. And I believe that this institution would provide for opportunities to have some sort of exchanges with the courts, police stations, so that you can learn as to how an FIR is to be registered. you should have some openings in the revenue courts also. Those opportunities should be provided by this institution, and I believe those are being provided for. And I hope and trust that this festival that is being organized for your development, your progress, you'll utilize it to the fullest extent and would bring glory to yourself and also to this institution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspirational words. We are truly honored that Honorable Dr. Justice Mukandakam Sharma, sir, former Judge Supreme Court of India, could join us here today. Now I invite Honorable Mr. Justice Bhavar Singh, sir, to felicitate Honorable Dr. Justice Mukandakam Sharma, sir, with our token of appreciation. Thank you, sir. Now I invite Professor Dr. Ravikant Swami, sir, to felicitate Mr. Chetan Sharma, sir, Additional Solicitor General of India, with our token of appreciation. Thank you, sir. I request Professor Dr. Rajinder Kaur Randhawa, ma'am, to felicitate Mr. Sumit Nagpal, sir, with a token of our appreciation.
With this, we move on to the end of our ceremony. I finally invite Head of Law School, DME, Professor Dr. Rajinder Kaur Randhawa, ma'am, to conclude the event by delivering the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Honorable Dr. Justice Mukandakam Sharma, respected Mr. Chetan Sharma, Mr. Ashish Dev in absentia, Honorable Director General, Sir, Justice Bhavar Singh, esteemed guests, Mr. Sumit Nagpal, Dr. Ravikant Swami, faculty members, my dear students, and all the enthusiastic participants. It is with immense pleasure and pride that I stand before you to present the vote of thanks today for the inaugural ceremony of the much anticipated Law Fest, JusCosmos. This event is not just a celebration of legal knowledge, but a platform for aspiring legal minds to engage, to learn, and challenge themselves in an intellectually stimulating environment. We are glad to share that we have received an overwhelming response in terms of participation from 75 institutions with more than 300 participants across India. Legal profession demands not just theoretical understanding, but also practical wisdom, critical thinking, ethical responsibility. Events like this fest provide a unique opportunity for the students to sharpen their advocacy skills, explore contemporary legal issues, and network with the fellow law enthusiasts. Whether you are participating in a moot court competition, debate, MUN, policy drafting, judgment writing competition, crime scene investigation, these are the various parts of this fest. Each of these activities will contribute to your growth as a future legal professional. Now, first and foremost, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to Honorable Dr. Justice Mukandakam Sharma, who graced this occasion with his esteemed presence, wisdom, and inspiring words. Thank you so much, sir. Your willingness to share your knowledge, experience is invaluable, and we are truly grateful for your presence today, sir. Thank you so much. My sincere thanks to Mr. Chetan Sharma, who spent his busiest time gracing the occasion. So today we had the opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this is definitely going to encourage us all in future. Your insights, perspectives have undoubtedly enriched the understanding of our participants' mooting skills and ever-evolving landscape of law. I would like to thank Mr. Sumit Nagpal for sparing his valuable time to be a part of this event. And I would also like to extend my sincere thanks to Honorable Justice Bhavar Singh, sir, our role model, our guide, always being there to guide us and showering his kind blessings. Thank you so much, sir. We are able to conduct this event so efficiently under your kind guidance with your grace. Thank you so much, sir, for being always supporting us. My sincere thanks to Professor Ravikant Swami, sir, Director, for his immense support throughout the preparations for this event. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizing team, faculty conveners, Ms. Akansha Gulati, Mr. Tarun Sharma, including all the other faculty members, the entire student body, whose dedication and efforts have made this event a reality today. And I also appreciate the presence of the esteemed judges who are practitioners, academicians who are going to judge our participants with giving their feedback to them and evaluating them. Thank you so much. Thanks to our sponsors, Vidhi Shastra, SCC Online, Carrots Law Academy, Wise for their generous contributions and unwavering support in making this event possible. Last but not the least, thanks to all the participants. You are the heart and soul of the event. Your enthusiasm, competitive spirit, and commitment to legal excellence have made this event a grand success. And remember that competitions are not just about winning, but about learning and evolving. Engage with passion, debate with integrity, most importantly, enjoy the experience. Wishing you all an insightful and rewarding fest. Once again, thank you, dignitaries, for being there with us. Thank you.
Now, I humbly request everyone to stand up for the national anthem.
विनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request the participants to stay back for the draw of lots.